All right, so you ready to get into some news then?
I am.
All right. Well, this is a very different week here. Andrew has an actual bit of news here, so hit me with it.
Yes, Demon Slayer is coming out this year. Not the last movie, but the first of the trilogy that they are doing. And
To
it'll
wrap it up.
wrap up the series. I know you haven't watched up to this point, so I won't spoil nothing, but it's pretty hype, pretty excited. I definitely can't wait. So,
I guess I'll have to catch up before September.
yeah.
Like 2 seasons.
Yeah, 2 seasons. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good show, I will say. I do like the show and just eh. um I mean, there's shows that I like that I haven't watched the most recent season either that aren't anime. So, um, yeah, we'll see um, how that goes in September. Speaking of anime, there's an anime that came out a long time ago. Obviously, it's based on the, the manga, but Claymore show we watched many years ago, um, getting a live action version of Claymore.
Weird. They never even finished the
Yeah.
show. It got canceled, I think.
I mean, I think that's correct. Well, I mean, I'm assuming there will be,
This is a Netflix
I'm
thing.
assuming no, it is not. Um, yeah, so this is going to be a CBS show, CBS produced show, CBS Studios. The producer of Hawaii Five O. Um, yeah, I mean, there's manga, right? So that I'm assuming that has a conclusion. Um, so yeah, uh, it was published in Shonen Jump from 2001 to 2007. Um, but yeah, live action TV series.
Cool. I mean, I think it could work. It's
Um,
not. I mean, you have to make like demons, but I mean, the cast itself is just like a bunch of ladies, right? And they got to be like super strong and fast. So it's definitely like can be done live action. There's definitely been things like it. Um, I don't know. I still feel like they kind of need like a pretty serious budget, but
I mean, it from what I understand, I mean, it says CBS Studios is making it. I don't know if that means it'll be a Paramount Plus show or that would be. I would be shocked if it was on CBS, like
mm-hmm.
major,
Yeah, yeah,
you know, network. But I would assume. I mean, CBS Studios. That could be on anything. It could be on Paramount. They could put it on one of their. I mean, there's multiple channels, right? That could be on the CW. I don't know. But yeah. Um, so that's kind of interesting. It's a show that I have honestly like not thought about in a long time. But I think it was a pretty good anime. So definitely like monster fantasy heavy, but it's dark. I mean, um,
mm-hmm.
I don't know if they could do it gritty like a Last of Us or something.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. That was something that definitely caught my attention because that's not something I think they'd ever make. I feel like they make a lot of live action like animes, translate them in Japan, but like to live action, but I've never seen any of them or anything. And they're usually
yeah,
like the simple ones, right?
yeah. They're not. They're usually not worth your time in watching. So
Yeah. Um yeah, so we'll see how that works. Um So we have lots of couple show things here. Ted Lasso season 4 is confirmed with Jason Sudeikis. He said it himself. He confirmed it, that Ted will be back and he will be coaching a women's team this time.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I was not an avid watcher of the show. I've watched a couple episodes, but I know that people like it a lot. And the third season, people were kind of bummed that they ended it. So,
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was fine. I like it was good. The show's good. But yeah, the ending was like, okay. But
yeah.
it seemed like they were just going to continue the show without Ted Lasso. To not, hopefully that doesn't spoil anything. But um, yeah,
Well, it looks like the answer to that is no.
yeah,
They're not going to do
yeah.
that. I think Jason Sudeikis was not wanting to do it, and I guess they're working on the script, or
I mean,
they have a script. I don't know.
probably drop some bags on his desk. It's probably the only way you get him to do it, right?
He, well, the thing is that like he's like the producer and writer and star of the show.
Mm.
So, I mean, did he like put bags on his like he went to the bank
Well, it's
himself
got
and
to
then
be.
put his own bag?
It's an Apple TV thing, right? So that'd
Yes,
be Apple, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, studio or whatever. Yeah, that's a good point. Um, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I know that people will be
Yeah,
excited
I'll
about
definitely
it.
watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll maybe I'll try it again. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Um. All right. So, um, they announced a while ago that they were doing a Monopoly movie. So basically, because things have been doing well, like a Barbie and stuff like that, that they're gonna try to do things based on board games and IP, just like different IP toys and stuff.
Hmm.
Um, so Monopoly movie. They found their writers, and the writers of the Monopoly movie is the only reason I'm interested. It's the writers of Game Night and Dungeons and Dragons. Those are the guys who are
Those were
gonna,
two good movies.
yeah. I like those guys. I like the movies that they've made. Um, so we'll see. I'm gonna double check to see if they're gonna direct it as well. John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein are their names. Um, let's see. Yeah, Monopoly. Boop a doop doo. Directing. Yeah, so let's see. Uh, doesn't say they're directing, but they are writing it. Um, so they directed the Vacation reboot in 2015, Game Night and Dungeons and Dragons. They wrote Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, Horrible Bosses, Vacation, Spider-Man Homecoming. Uh, yeah, Dungeons and Dragons. So, um, not all bangers or anything,
Yeah.
um, but I think they're pretty. I think more recently they've been hitting pretty good, um, doing pretty, making good stuff. Um, and I mean, I guess I probably would have saw a Monopoly movie, but those guys doing it probably gets me more interested than I was before.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we don't have much else other than those guys are writing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. I'd have to see a trailer or something on that one to really speculate on if it'll actually be good or not.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, that's true. Okay. All right. Let's talk about some spy esque stuff here. Amazon has said that James Bond will be male and British. So shutting down all that people are all worried about that. So um, that is a thing. Apparently, there was an internal memo about that.
Oh, okay.
So no like official thing or anything, but and Christopher Nolan is their first choice to direct the next James Bond
Of
movie.
course it is.
I mean, but to be honest, I feel like every studio isn't Christopher Nolan probably their first choice to direct something,
True. True.
other than maybe like James Cameron
Yeah,
or
he
something.
has certainly his choice of whatever he wants to do, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they were talking about him years ago. I mean, but they didn't want to give him creative control, final cut on the movies and the choice of Bond and all that stuff. So um, perhaps the ship has sailed. I'm hoping the ship has sailed because I don't want a Christopher Nolan Bond movie. Um, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I just thought that was interesting that they're like, yeah, he's going to be male and British, so no American female James Bond. Uh, and let's talk about something that you like: John Wick 5 officially in development. There was rumors, but it
Oh,
is in
like
development.
Keanu Reeves, John
Um,
Wick? I guess it was called
we
John
don't.
Wick. I mean,
It's called John Wick. John Wick 5. No, I don't have any other information other than it is in development, that they're working on it.
cool.
Uh, um, which is interesting because, I mean, the fourth one was pretty final. So I don't know what they're going to do with a fifth one.
Uh, I
Uh,
mean, they left it a little open ended, like you didn't know for sure, type of thing.
yeah,
It
whatever.
was definitely
Um,
there to be brought back if needed. It wasn't.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't, they didn't show like anything really explicitly,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
so, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really, I mean, it kind of doesn't give it a good, like, kind of ruins the ending of that last movie if it's just like surprise, but
I can think of a way that they can
whatever.
get themselves out of it. And I think they kind of already set that up, but
I mean, you can get yourself out of it, but I'm just saying it still ruins like the kind of the weight at the end of the movie. It's kind of just like whatever.
no, not really. I don't think
Okay, sure.
that those movies are really meant for the ending. You know what I mean? It's about the journey on that, and you're just there to see the good action and enjoy it. So
Well, I thought the last movie was much better and the story was good. So I would be annoyed if it was just undone because they want to make
it's
money.
not going to be
But then,
undone.
again, Lionsgate. I mean, what do they have? So I
Yeah.
mean, they need to make stuff that sells
Hmm.
because they're kind of bombing. Other than John Wick, I mean, I think Lionsgate were the ones that did Borderlands. So
Oof.
um, yeah, they've had quite a few bombs. So we'll see. Yep. That was all the news that I had. Thank you so much for watching part of the Daniel and Andrew Show. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a notification of a brand new video. If you don't like looking at our faces, no problem. There's always a full audio version of the podcast wherever you find your podcast. Thanks, and enjoy.